Hi guys, I'm back again. This video is taking me a little bit longer to get out than I would have liked. I had a bit of a job recording the voiceover the end of last week. Partially because of my puppy. He was very restless and wasn't doing very well in the heat, and neither was I. I don't know how many of you live in the UK, but it was 37 degrees last Thursday and Friday, and I am very typically British, and I am not built for that kind of weather. So yeah, we struggled a bit. I did do the recording for this, but yeah, my puppy was demanding a bit more attention than me doing a voiceover, basically. So yeah. So today it's something a little bit different because I have been doing quite a lot of builds that are in preparation for my speed build, not my speed build, my let's play. So this one is not a kind of modern eco house. This is based on, I wanted to use the new stuff pack, Nifty knitting. I wanted to use the items in that, and so I've done a little bungalow. It's kind of intended for a grandma and her grandkids when they stay. It starts off quite small. I do end up extending it a little bit because one of the bedrooms was just a little bit too pokey. And I do have like a little cubby there on the left, which I kind of instinctively put in for a laundry room, and then remembered I'm not using the laundry day stuff pack. So this is base game and laundry day only. However, there are a couple of items I noticed when I uploaded it to the gallery that there's a plant from Jungle Adventure that's by the playhouse in the garden, and there's a couple of other items I couldn't figure out where they were, so they're not like major items that are gonna affect the way this house works. So here the roof sticking out on the side was really annoying me, so I put in this little kind of canopy, and I ended up putting some bins under there, just because how the roof was sticking out. Oh, here we go, puppy's on the move again. Oh, he's just gonna lay down with me, that's alright. He's very needy, bless him, and he doesn't like it when he's the same if I'm playing video games. He likes to sit right next to me and make sure I still know that he's there. He's funny. So now I have extended that master bedroom, and I'm moving on to doing the interior. Oh, bird. Oh, he's happy now, he's snuggled up on my lap. Anyway, sorry about that. I was adamant, I really wanted to have a pink kitchen. I don't really like pink. I'm not a massive pink fan, but a pink kitchen just really gives me grandma vibes. Don't know why. Neither of my grandmas have a pink kitchen, so I don't know why that's the case, but yeah, so that's going to be a little study. I do really enjoy the Nifty knitting stuff pack. I like all the items, actually, all the build and buy assets, and I have really enjoyed using the skill. The only thing I think I'd say about it is that the swatches for the furniture are quite bright and colourful and modern, and they don't necessarily fit in with a not so modern house. Like they could have done with some more wood swatches, like wood grains or something like that, just so that it kind of fit in a little bit more. Like you'll see when I do the study, I put the desk in there, which I absolutely love, that desk, but it just doesn't quite fit the vibe really. It doesn't really. And the same with this sideboard, like I really like it, but it's a bit, I don't know. I think most of you know what I mean. Well, some of you know what I mean. But anyway, other than that, I can't really fault it. I have really enjoyed playing with it. So this dining table I end up moving around a little bit, once I have an idea of how I'm going to lay out the rest of the room. And I had to get some of the Nifty knitting, like the plushies, the little octopus, the cacti. I needed to get those in there because they were just too cute. And there's so many hanging plants. This house is almost overrun with hanging plants. So yeah, that sitting area does change around slightly, just because I take out the laundry room, and then it was also bugging me that the porch on the back wasn't symmetrical. Symmetrical? That doesn't sound like a word. It didn't, there we go, and now it's better. There we go. So I just took that little room off and extended the bathroom a bit. I do end up moving the window in the bathroom because I couldn't figure out where the best place for the bath was. So in the end I do move the window onto the back, and then get in some little decor items, and then a potty just in case there's a grandchild or whatever. So yeah, and then this is just a little like a little hallway from a side door. So it's just got some kind of decorative items in there. More hanging plants. I love those hanging plants so much. And then this is what I was talking about in the study, with the slightly more dated kind of design of the room. The desk doesn't really fit in. It just looks a little bit odd. I wanted to leave it in there anyway. And then the rocking chair. There ends up being quite a few rocking chairs. I put one out on the porch here. So yeah, I just wonder what you guys think about Nifty knitting, and what you think they did right with the pack and where you think they went wrong, really. I think I share an opinion with quite a lot of people who play Sims, that the swatches, there's always something to do with the swatches that's at fault in a pack, I feel. There's always something wrong with some of the swatches. So this little playhouse I put in, it's really cute on the outside. It's not particularly, oh, there's the plant that's Jungle Adventure. It's not particularly appealing on the inside. It's literally just a load of kids and toddlers things like rammed into that little shed. Just because they didn't really have kind of like a playroom in the house, and I didn't want to overclutter the house with toddler things when I wanted to get like the Nifty knitting items in. So then I'm moving on to putting some trees and some plants in. I try and use the plants that look similar to the ones in the world. And so today we're in Willow Creek, so there's lots of flowers and lots of colours. I thing that came out over the weekend was the new game pack icon, potentially. Like, and I was trying to figure out, like, people are saying it looks like space, it looks like planets, it looks like an Asian themed city, and I can't figure out what it is, you know. And somebody did raise a very good point on Instagram. I can't remember who it was now, but they said about all the other game pack logos are like a single image, a single kind of detail, and this one has multiple different pieces to it, so I wonder whether it's actually the final product or not, or whether they're just teasing us because they know it will drive us mad. But anyway, yeah, I did a little bit of landscaping in the garden with a little pathway. I never really know how I feel about the pathways and things that I do. I don't know. I feel quite confident with interior design when it comes to outside. I'm never really 100% happy with how the placement of the plants and the pathways look. I feel like they look a bit clumsy sometimes, but you know, we've got to work on it and see how it goes. There's another hanging plant, of course. So here, I'm just doing the spare bedroom. So there's a bed in there, normal bed and a toddler bed. And I did play test it, which I should do for all my builds really, but I haven't done. This one I did because I was just a little bit worried about how the beds and that were. And this is where I change up the sitting room. Because I remembered about the Nifty knitting little sofa there. And then I'm all finished. So as usual, you can find me on social media at @AKathySims, on Instagram and Twitter. And I will see you soon.